Thank you for coming out here on this beautiful morning. For those of you who were out at MMS yesterday, I'm glad that the weather is much nicer this morning. I don't see people freezing their hands. We're here at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal Wildlife Refuge because we wanted to come and tout this part of the Department of Interior. President Obama sent me here to Colorado, sent me out to MMS yesterday because he wants to send a loud and clear message that the era of ethics lapses is over, that we as a United States government, through all of its agencies and the Department of Interior, are moving forward with a new era of responsibility. There's a new sheriff in town, and we're going to make sure that we have the kind of reformed government that is going to be a government that works for the people and is by the people and of the people. And obviously the scandals that we saw at MMS occurring beginning in probably 2002 forward are scandals that ought not to be ever tolerated. Today we shift here to the Rocky Mountain Arsenal Wildlife Refuge to demonstrate a couple of things. First, we are in the midst of some very tough economic times in America, and those economic times require extraordinary measures. And the extraordinary measures are measures that are unfolding in Washington, D.C. as we speak here today, and will continue to unfold over the next several weeks as we try to get an economic recovery package through that will hopefully stand up our economy again. As we come through the Wildlife Refuge today, one of the things that we have seen is the possibility of moving forward with what is a $7 million visitor center. $4 million has already been raised, so there's an additional $3 million that is needed. But it's a project that is shovel ready, it's ready to go. It's a project that can be constructed. 120 jobs would be created with that facility. And if we can get this stimulus package through, then 2 years from now, we can come out here and we can celebrate what is going to be the core of the National Wildlife Center here in these 27 square miles. And that visitor center will bring in the hundreds of thousands of students from this, what will be, it's projected by 2020, a 4 million population center right here in the Denver metropolitan area, so that they can see the grandeur of what you are seeing here at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal today. So we will be able to do a lot if we can get this economic stimulus package through again. The second thing I wanted to just briefly mention, in my own role as Secretary of Interior and working with President Obama on the future of America, there are a number of issues which are huge priorities of mine. One, obviously, is energy independence and doing everything we can for this department to move forward with the new energy frontier. And we have a lot of work that we're doing on that, and we'll continue to do that. There is another very high priority, and that is to take a moonshot with respect to the national landscapes of America. And that includes the national parks, it includes the wildlife refuges, it includes the national conservation areas, it includes partnerships that we'll have with the private sector on protection of farmlands and ranchlands. And I think what you see here in this arsenal, in this wildlife refuge, and all the people who have worked on this for so long, is a great possibility that in an urban area that will soon be at 4 million people, you can have places like this, which are still wild, which are still open, where we will see bison, where we'll see the natural native vegetation of the short prairie grasses, where we'll see multiple species of birds that are native to this area, the restoration of the bald eagle, where we now have approximately 80 bald eagle here at the Rocky Mountain Arsenal National Wildlife Refuge. So I'm very excited about that part of my job, and what I want to do is turn it over to Congressman Perlmutter, since we are in his district, to make a few comments, and then I'll open it up to the press.